Generally, when talking about South Korea, a lot of people may automatically think about the capital city, Seoul, as being the most populated province within South Korea. This may be hard to imagine it not being, considering that it's one of the most desired metropolitan cities to live in, and not even just South Korea, but the whole world, considering its massive growth within the entertainment industry, as well as many other factors such as technology. But with all this high demand, it's very understandable that this is actually one of the most expensive places to live in. And considering that South Korea has some of the best transportation within the whole world, you begin to even question, what is even the point of moving there if you could just be there in the span of 30 to 45 minutes? And that's where Gyeonggi province comes in. Now, looking at the map, you guys may automatically assume that Seoul is within Gyeonggi province, but you're wrong. Gyeonggi province is actually located in the northwestern part of South Korea, surrounding the capital city of Seoul. Considering that Seoul is the capital city of the whole country, it's actually become its own province in a sense. Now, of course, this may be seen as semantics, but if you actually look at the populations, you see that Seoul actually has 9 million people, whereas Gyeonggi province has 13 million people. And not only that, it would almost be like comparing New Jersey to New York City, whereas yes, culturally and economically it's very, very similar and connected, it's still their own different state. And to be fair, Gyeonggi province actually has a lot going on for itself as well, considering that it's technically seen as like the Shenzhen or Silicon Valley of South Korea. Of course, some of the notable companies being Kia, Hyundai, and Samsung. This is also one of the main reasons why so many people are actually moving to this province, because there's actually a lot of work here being done. In fact, even the government is even putting a lot of funding into this province and making it actually the next big tourist attraction along Seoul for the years to come. And not only this, but if you're most likely going to be flying into Seoul, you'll also be landing in Incheon Airport, which actually is in Gyeonggi province as well. And in fact, actually is one of the biggest growing tourist attractions within South Korea, and also hosts the biggest Chinatown within the whole country as well, apparently. But even though Gyeonggi province is now known for its tech industries and even now tourism, it's also very popular if you want to work within a company that specifies in manufacturing, food and beverage, logistics, renewable energy, fashion, and so many other things. And even if you still live outside of Seoul, within Gyeonggi province, there's actually still really great public transportation. In fact, there's even subway lines that even take you directly to Gangnam if you even want to just commute to the city just to go shopping. Although I was told that it's not recommended that you drive to Seoul, even though that is also an option as well if you do live within Gyeonggi province. And some things you guys can do if you guys ever do decide to go to Gyeonggi province, you guys can also go to Bukhansan National Park. You guys can go to Everland Resort, which is actually bigger than Lotte World apparently, and even has its own zoo and many other attractions, such as having the biggest water park or ocean park within South Korea apparently, or something like that. There's Hwasong Fortress, Korean Folk Village, South Korea's largest Chinatown, and Incheon once again. Or you guys can even go to the DMZ tour, where you guys could actually visit North Korea. I'm not too sure how that exactly goes and how much a lot of these things cost, but I would imagine that they're going to be relatively affordable if you guys are foreigners and maybe using different currency. And you guys could also go to Starfield Mall as well, which was definitely another thing that was recommended you guys could do. But in conclusion, guys, Gyeonggi province is definitely something you guys may want to check out, as well as keep a radar on, considering its massive growth and improvements in infrastructure. I mean, some examples of this are Ilsan New City, Pyeongdong City, Pyeonggyo City, Dantan City, and so much more. The government's putting so much funding into these cities and really just trying to make this region the best smart city or best smart region within the global market. So it's quite easy to see why this is South Korea's fastest growing province. It makes me even want to explore this region a little more as well, and definitely even consider making content here. So if you guys would like to see that, be sure to leave a big thumbs up, leave down some suggestions in the comment section down below, and subscribe for more content. I'll see all of you guys within the next one. Peace.